I hope people can hear me. I hope people can see me. I have been trying to go live since 12 o'clock. Um, so I hope that people can see me and hear me. Yes, I have been having poor connection. I've been having technical difficulties. So can everybody hear me? I think my mom can hear me because I see her. Hey, Mom. But she's actually in the house with me, so. Hey, Mom. All right, so before I begin, we finally got some type of connection. I want to say I don't own the rights to the music that's playing in the background. It's Tori Kelly. So if you hear the music, just know that I don't own the rights to the music. It's not my music. So Facebook, I don't own the music. I want to get that clear. And so I just wanted to say that. And also, if you guys are watching, if you would like to share the video, please do so at your own expense. I would appreciate it. This is for moms and for anybody out there that are parents or anything. If you want to share, feel free to do so. I'm not real big on that, so it's up to you. And also, and I think that this will probably help some moms because I know we're all out here, going through stuff and, we're all in quarantine, going back into work and just different things that we're dealing with. And so I think that it would, benefit and help some other moms. Hi, Frederica. And so also before I begin, I want to share a few more things. And so if you're interested in supporting my mom shop, go check it out. My website is www.roadmaptobalanceformoms.com. The 2 and 4 is the number, and then moms, the Z is on the end. So go check that out. And also, if you're a mom who is struggling to get back on track, and because you have lost yourself, as I once have, being transparent, I once have lost myself, but I have gotten myself back on track. And if you need assistance in that area, please reach out to me for a free coaching session. At my website as well. So basically, what I'm going to be talking about today is my topic is under construction. My household is under construction. I'm under construction. As we all sometimes we go under construction. And so I want to know how many moms or anybody out there is under construction right now. You feel like you're under construction, like things are going on in your life, and you just feel like, you got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know about you, but I do. And I wanted to share some things with you that I know that for sure that I'm under construction. Like, I had some technical difficulties going on all day from 12 o'clock up until now. I was not able to get on. So I know that some things are going on. I know that, that God is transitioning. I know that some great things are about to occur in my life. I know some great things are about to occur in my family life. And some additional things that are going on is, like in the past probably 2 months, like I've had 2 surgeries. Within our household, literally, things have been breaking down. And I'm gonna start with our refrigerator broke down. We have been eating out of a cooler, but we did get it replaced. And we're a household of 7, and we had a couple of guests, so I'm gonna say a household of 9. So we had a breakdown of the refrigerator. And the funny thing about this, all I could do is laugh because, I was questioning God. I was like, God, why is all this stuff happening? And, he was like, daughter, do you not trust me? Do you not trust me in this process? And so I was like, okay, God, you doing your thing, whatever, okay. But before any of this occurred, before even the COVID-19, before any of this occurred, I reached out to my mom and told her that, hey, I need you to come out here because, God is preparing me for some things, and I don't know what it is, but he's preparing me for some things, and I need you to be here to assist me. And she came. So my mom's here. She's been here for the past 2 months, and she's been supporting me. But it's just been a lot of stuff going on. And my mom literally said, I have never experienced this in my life. Like, stuff is breaking down. So back to what I was saying about, under construction. Hey, sister. So some other things that have been going on is that so last week there was a rainstorm and our whole entire basement flooded. Literally flooded. And I'm laughing about it because it's all I can do is laugh about it right now because it's a little hilarious to me. There's no more tears. All I can do is laugh about it because I know it's in God's hand. God is in control. God has the final say. And so our basement flooded. We're having to get that repaired. So our whole basement is under construction right now. We can't even go down there. And I literally have not been down there. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it. So I'm just letting my husband handle that. I don't want to go down there. And then literally like yesterday, our air conditioners went out. So we're sitting here, got the fans going. I don't know if you can hear the fan in the background, but the fan is literally going on. My mom can attest to that because she in here too with us, sweating away. We in here hot, fanning away, but it's all good. And then, today, the shower is leaking. We got water leaking from the ceiling. So yeah, so we got some stuff going on. We're under construction. But I wanted to share this because, sometimes when we're under construction as families, as moms, God can reveal some things to you when you're going through some storms. God can reveal some things to you when you're going through storms. And, God prepared me for this because before all of this occurred, I was vamping up my prayer life. I mean, like I was praying, and I didn't know like what was coming. I honestly did not know what was coming. Like I was praying every day. I was praying a few times a day. I normally pray every day, but like I was just praying like throughout the day for no reason sometimes, like walking through the house, just praying. I was studying my word more. And then, my faith increased more. And, and I always do a daily grateful journal entry anyway. So that was just part of my routine. And I started working on my self-care. And it just basically increased my authentic walk with God. And so I knew that He was preparing me for something, but I just didn't realize what it was. But now I know because I'm actually going through it. But I just want moms and families to know that just because, you're under construction and you may be going through some things during this quarantine time, and then I know some people are having to go back to work and things may be occurring in your household or in your family, that God is still in the mix and God is still gonna, get you through these times and get you through whatever you're going through. You just have to trust Him and stand on His word. And so, my faith has been tested. I ain't gonna lie, my faith has been tested. But I know what God told me. He told me that I got you. And every day, I read my favorite scriptures, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a prosperous life. So that's one of my favorite scriptures. And then my other scripture is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So, those are two of my favorite scriptures that I use and that I rely on heavily to get me through, tough times, because we all go through times in our life where we're under construction. And sometimes we have to go through these things in order to get through the other side to see what God has in store for us, because I know God is big and huge in store for us. You know what I'm saying? And so, don't get me wrong, I was like, really, God? Like, like, what is going on? I questioned, I questioned God, and I was like, what's going on? Like, why is this happening? But He kept reminding me, like, I told you to trust me. I told you to trust me. And so that's what I did. I trusted Him. And I just want moms to know that, you may be going through different types of struggles, because we all have different types of situations, different type of struggles, different type of environments that we're in and that we're struggling with. But through it all, we have to make sure that we keep God at the forefront and that we trust His word, because at the end of the day, He's going to have the last say. So He's going to have the last word. And He's going to get us through our tough times and our trying times. And that we have to know that He's the one to depend on through these tough times. He's the one to depend on. And I don't know if you know, but when we're going through all these things, moms, we're really pivoting. You have to pivot through all these tough times. Hey, cousin, we have to pivot through all these tough times. I call it the matrix, because a lot of times when we're going through these things, we get hit from left, we get hit from right, we get hit from the back, we get hit from the front. We just have to pivot. That's all it is. We just pivot. And so when these things come, I'm like, okay, God, it's just another thing coming. I'm gonna go to the left, I'm gonna go to the right. You just pivot in the midst of, pivot in the midst of these trying times, of these storms that we have and come. And so we can't just sit in the construction zone, right? We can't just sit in the construction zone. And we can't just pout too long, right? We can't just pout too long. We can't just sit there and pout. We gotta work through it. Work through it. That's all we can do is work through it. We can sit in it for a minute and be like, okay, I'm gonna have my little crying spell, but I gotta work through it, not just sit in it. Because if you sitting in it, ain't nothing gonna come out of it. You gotta work through it and ask God, okay, what's next? What good is gonna come out of it? Because there is some good that's gonna come out of it on the end, on the other side. There's gonna be some good that's gonna come out of it. And I know that. So I'm working through it, and it's gonna create change. And God is gonna manifest. God is gonna manifest that. He's gonna manifest it for you. Yep, gonna work through it. Just like you said, Frederica is gonna work through it and not sit in it. And so a lot of times God will put us in these situations where, He's trying to bring forth and reveal some things to us. And I know for me, a lot of some of the things that I've learned in this is that, I have to learn to be patient, with myself, and to just take off the superwoman cape. Take off the superwoman cape, because I can't do everything. A lot of times I would try to, do this, do that, run here and do that. Nope, you can't do everything. Nope, you can't. And that's why my mom came out here. My dad came out here too. I want to thank both of them for coming out here and just being those reinforcements that I needed in my life in my lowest point. Because really, this was one of my lowest points, because I was down. Like, I had 2 surgeries within 3 weeks. I had the first surgery, but that didn't take well, so I had to go back in for an emergency surgery. And they came right up here right away, and they kind of just took over. Not saying my husband wasn't there. My husband was trying to take care of the kids. He was working, so my husband needed that reinforcement, and so they jumped in, and they were my reinforcements, and they jumped in and started taking care of the household, like cooking, cleaning, just all that stuff that my husband was not able to do because he was taking care of the kids. So, like, I really appreciate them, especially during that time, because that's when I was at my lowest point. I was at my weakest point. Like, I really couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing but rest. Like, I needed them in my life because I couldn't do nothing mentally. I couldn't do nothing physically. I couldn't really do nothing spiritually. Like, I couldn't do anything, and they were there. And so I want to thank them for being there, and I want to give them their flowers while they're still here. So Mom and Dad, if you're out there listening, I appreciate you and I love you, and I want to thank you so much for coming and taking care of your daughter and just being here during this time, because I really appreciate it. So, but I also, hey Tanya, Toya. But I also wanted to leave you all with a few tips to help you to get through some of the pivoting times. Because when we're pivoting, a lot of times, we don't think that, okay, we need to still take care of ourselves. We don't think we need to do that, but we do. We really do. And so some of the things that I learned during my pivoting times, because I'm still pivoting, because like I said, my entire house right now is under construction. Like, the entire house. The bathroom is shut down. The dining room is shut down because it's a leak in the ceiling. The basement is shut down because it's flooded. So the whole entire basement is shut down. The ACs are broken, so we got fans running. Like, this is literally my living right now. So some of the things that I think that I have experienced that I want to share with some moms out here that may be going through the same things, or you may be pivoting through something else. It could be something else that you're pivoting through. You may be pivoting, I don't know, pivoting through some income issues. You may be pivoting through some. Your kids may be going through some stuff. May be pivoting through that. But whatever you're going through, these things will help you through anything that you're going through. So here are some pivoting tips. You need to work on your self-care. You got to take out some time for yourself. So that means that if you need to take a walk each day, or if you need to take a bubble bath, or you just need to do something for yourself to feel good about yourself. And that doesn't mean that you have to go it doesn't mean it doesn't have to cost money. You can just do something for yourself that is free. You can go sit in your backyard. You can sit on your porch, just to take time so that you can get one with yourself. Just become one with yourself, and to just meditate. Prayer. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have to have God in my life. Like, I really do. I don't know about you. Some people meditate. Some people may not, think that they need God, and that's fine. I'm not judging you. No judgment here. But prayer and meditation, one of those, whatever works for you. But I have to pray every day. Yep, you have to pray. Doing a grateful journal entry. Yep, bro, take a nap. Taking a nap definitely helps. Doing a grateful journal entry every day. Writing down something you're grateful for. That keeps you humble. And it keeps you at peace. Because you know that, hey, I'm grateful for this. Like, it keeps you grounded. Like, being grateful for something every single day, whether it's life, grateful for food, grateful for water. I mean, like, when our refrigerator went out, like, we was living out of a cooler, and I was grateful for ice, because I was drinking hot water because we didn't have no ice, because I was used to getting ice out of my refrigerator, out of the ice machine. So when we got our other refrigerator and we had ice, I was grateful for having ice. So just different things like that. And then working out, whether you run, walk, do an exercise video, whether you whatever works for you in working out. You can do something that's fun. If you like to dance, sometimes people dance to work out. Whatever works for you. And then another one is drinking plenty of water. Eating fruits and veggies. Those things, you got to keep your body healthy. That's another benefit. And then talking to your good girlfriends for encouragement and support. You need a great circle of friends to keep you encouraged and to support you, especially when you're going through your pivoting moments. You need that. You may have your spouse or your significant other, but it's still important to have a good circle of girlfriends to encourage you and support you. You still have to have that. And then get some rest, get some sleep, get 8 hours of sleep, at least 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. We need that, because as a mom, our brains are constantly running. We're always thinking about something. We're always planning something. We're making appointments. So our brains are running 100 miles per hour every day. So we need to rest our brains, get enough sleep, so that our brains can function the next day. And so those are just some of the tips that I wanted to share with you that you can use during your pivoting moments. And so that's that. And I just wanted to come on here. I've been trying to come on since 12 o'clock. I thought I was on Facebook jail because I wasn't able to come on. I didn't know what was going on, but I finally was able to come on. But yeah, prayer does work, like you said. So much to be thankful for, yeah, instead of sitting and overthinking to leads to stress. Yep. I always need the rest for sure. Yep. So I wanted to share that with moms. Feel free to share the video with moms. And like I said, I'll be coming on. Yeah, I thought I was in Facebook jail, Jackie. And I wanted to share this with moms. So if you know of any mom or any parent that's out there that possibly is going through some pivoting moments and they may be under construction, share this with them. This could potentially help them, because we all go through our moments in life where we're just, having some tough times, and we're going through some pivoting moments in our life, and we just may need a little bit of more support and more encouragement during those tough times. But I want to thank you all for watching, and don't forget to check out my mom's shop. I have some great products on it. Here's one of my shirts. that I have on there I wanted to show you guys. Moms Are Bad. Stands for brave and determined. So if you get a chance, check it out. And then I have a few other things on there too. And yes, so is anybody got any questions or comments or anything? Nope. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. I don't want to hold you up too much long. My kids are in here. They're coming in and out. So, and they seem like they want to, what? Sandwich? Huh? Oh, so they're trying to make sandwiches. So let me go. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Jackie. Yes. Oh, yeah. And also, thank you, sister. Jackie has an online boys shop, and she sells boys clothes. So my sister Whitney, when you got some young boys, you need to go on her online store, My Son's Closet, and you can find some great pieces on there. And she sells masks too for boys. So you guys check her out, her store. I bought some stuff for my son, some nice pieces, because I know when we go into Target, Walmart, any of those stores, that the section for little boys is about this big, that big, and you can't find nothing. So so yeah, check her out. She has some really great pieces on her store. So yes, and that's it. I don't have anything else. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please share if you can, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'll be back on next Tuesday, and I think I'm gonna finish up my way back when I did a blended family. I still had a three-part series going, and I still got to do my third part because I really need to finish that. That's in my spirit to do. Can you drop your site, Jackie? Please drop your site if you can. But I got to finish up that blended 3-part series, so I'm gonna come back and do that too. I got to finish that up because I think I know a lot of families on here that are blended families, and we need to finish that up. I'm a blended family as well. So, and I know that we have our ups and downs, our pivoting moments in the blended family. See, you can pivot. We pivot in throughout our entire life. So it's always some pivoting moments. So yes. Yeah, so I'm going to go. My kids are right here. They looking at me. So, all right. Jamarin, come over here and show your mask that you got on. He walking around in the house with his mask. Here's one of the masks that I bought from My Son's Closet. Yes, look at the mask from Jackie's online store. Can y'all see the mask? So yes, that's her mask, and they fit really well on the kids, and I think that's the size medium. So, and my sister Whitney, you can get Jersey a mask too. So she sells all the sizes for kids for the mask.
Toddlers.
Yeah, for toddlers. So, yeah. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Love you guys. Talk to you later.